after a weekend shooting of a Michigan football player in Birmingham. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Guy Rawlins.
And I'm Brittany Decker. According to his high school, Ethan Carter was in town for training when he was shot multiple times on Saturday evening. Our WVTM 13's Lisa Crane looked into details of what happened to Ethan over the weekend and how it could serve as a word of warning to others.
This is Ethan Carter, a standout linebacker from Hudsonville High School in Michigan. The young man was in Birmingham for training at Step by Step Sports Training in Titusville. But on Saturday, he agreed to buy something from someone he met online. They met here in front of a home on Winchester Drive in the Roebuck area. That's when police say Carter was robbed and shot several times, hitting him in the chest, head, neck, arm, and hand. His coach at Step by Step last saw him on Friday. Coach Leonard Stevens gave us a statement saying, "Ethan has trained with me since 2021, and I've watched him grow into a focused, hardworking young man. He's earned everything through grit and heart, including his scholarship to Davenport. This news is heartbreaking. I'm keeping Ethan and his family close in prayer and sending them all the love and strength I can. He's a fighter, and I believe in his recovery." Amazingly, the bullet that hit his head did not penetrate his skull, according to Facebook posts from his mother and his high school, and it appears his injuries won't keep him from playing football at Davenport University, where he received a scholarship. University released this statement about the shooting, saying, "Ethan Carter of Hudsonville and his family and friends are in our thoughts and prayers as they deal with this shocking incident and Ethan's medical condition and road to recovery. Violence has no place in our world, and we must work together to create a safer place for all." We understand Carter could be out of the hospital as early as tomorrow. Meanwhile, police here are still searching for the shooter or shooters responsible. In Birmingham, Lisa Crane, WVTM 13.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super 2. Okay, I'm back with a fourth video for this Wednesday afternoon for y'all. Okay, I probably on top of a horrific, disturbing, news out of Birmingham, man. To where this Michigan football star player got robbed and shot, man, after he trying to buy a gun from somebody through a post. So I read somewhere to where I think the dude, and there was Ethan Carter, 18 years old, he shot them multiple times on he was shot in the hand, all in the chest, and how he got some injuries and stuff, and so yeah, it's so I read somewhere to where I think he's trying to buy a gun, I think for somebody to where they had so I believe that. I think that up to a dude who's trying to rob dude and shot him, man, over a type of like a purchase, and but I feel like I think the people saw this happen in the neighborhood to where I think the people Birmingham saw this happen to where this the neighbors had tried to help him, and but I feel like Ethan Carter, I guess, is a dude they trying, I think, came to Birmingham for training, how he was supposed to, like, I think, do a type of sports event or something, how he got shot. But I don't know. I feel like Birmingham is a place where I don't know. I feel like any other city do have a lot of scammers out here, robbers. Basically trying to get the dude robbing shot, man. But I feel like the family feel like this crime happened over there, and how this crime intentionally happened to the dude, to where the dude. I think Ethan Carter was robbing shot, man, over trying to purchase the type of I think firearm or pistol, and I think we ain't trading around right there. But I feel like people should be careful about buying stuff online or trying to I don't know. I think people should be careful about buying things online or buy stuff from people, because people, it gets you ripped off, or things can get you set off, man, to where folks can rob you off your off your money, rob you anything out here. Because I think people but I feel people out here just want to get your money, man, or basically life too. But I feel like Ethan Carter was the 18-year-old kid who basically trying to buy a gun from the person who trying to rob him, and but I feel like people gotta be careful of dangers of basically trying to buy stuff online or buying stuff out there off the streets from people, because people don't care if you are a football star or player. Means that them people is gonna get you robbed anyway, easily rob you off your money, man, and you get shot after that, killed. But I read somewhere to where I think the dude got shot in the to where I think bullet has damaged his skull and thing. until I think he was suffering some injuries. Dude got shot something in the head, to where he was like, I think he's severely bleeding, and how the people try to help him, recover. And so I read somewhere too. I discovered that he was like I thought he's pulled. So I think he survived. So I think he survived the attack, and how he recovered from hospital. And but yeah, man, I feel like this football star, man, got robbed and got shot. Probably Birmingham, but I believe it's in the hood of Birmingham. I don't know. I think it's in the hood of Birmingham. I don't know, but I feel like he was shot probably Birmingham. So yeah, I think Birmingham, Montgomery, it's a place to where to where you can't get robbed or shot down here, man. It means that them thugs out here is gonna get you knocked off, man, because you are easy lick. Means that the dude was easy lit to where he was easy lit to where to get him robbed or anything. But I feel like I don't know. I believe two dudes thought that a dude was easy lit to get him robbed or shot, and how he got shot, man. But I feel like he should be careful about on how to be careful about purchasing stuff from basically I'm trying to get stuff for people who is not good for the have around, or basically trust. But I feel like he got shot, and how things went bad for the dude, man, to where Ethan Carter was the 18-year-old football player, was got shot, but by him trying to buy a gun. And but I feel like he gotta be careful about buying guns for people, man, because I think anything can happen to you, man, to where that you can get your life taken real quick. And so I feel like he got shot, so I said prayers go out to the family of the I said of Ethan Carter, man. So make sure like, comment, and subscribe. So I probably do a little a couple of y'all news about the incident went on. So make sure like, comment, subscribe, peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
Being shot not far from their door.
Yeah, this is a story you'll only see here on WVTM 13. Our Magdala Lusant is in the Roebuck area for us tonight, recounting the woman's story. Magdala, what can you tell us?
Yeah, so Brittany and Guy, we're actually outside of the Birmingham Police Department, but Corey Jackson telling us today that she is still upset about what happened in her Roebuck neighborhood. She got emotional during the interview when she told us what unfolded, and she also was not just upset about that, but she said when things escalated, it was suspicious to her from the beginning, but when things escalated, her and her family quickly jumped and helped them out.
If we had not have been out here, they were going to kill him and leave him right there.
Corey Jackson can't get the image of what happened in her quiet Roebuck neighborhood 3 days ago out of her head.
My family and I are traumatized because we can't unsee it. He hit his knees right there in the grass. And the moment he hit his knees, we just seen nothing but the blood rushing down his face.
In broad daylight Saturday, Jackson and her family witnessed Ethan Carter get shot multiple times. We're told the high school football player from Michigan is in the Birmingham area for training. Birmingham police tell us Carter arranged to meet up with two people through social media to buy a Glock firearm, and the encounter escalated to a robbery. Jackson tells us they spoke to Carter before things got violent.
And before he pulled off, I told him, be careful out here. There are a lot of scammers in Birmingham. I gave him a thumbs up. He gave me one back after he got shot, and he ran towards us. Then at that moment, he mentioned to us that he was trying to buy a gun from them.
Jackson hopes to speak with Carter's family members one day to tell them what happened to their son.
We grabbed the towels. I placed it on his head. I placed it on his neck, and my fiance, stayed right by his side. He was making sure his heart was still beating, and we were still trying to talk to him. My in-laws were securing the area. They were trying to make sure, all the gunshots had ceased, and they weren't going to come back for him.
As for the two people still out there who shot Carter, Jackson says,
you watched that man get out of the car, come to our yard, and beg us for help. You watched him before you stole his car. That's evil. That is very evil.
And Jackson told us she wants to see justice served in this case.